Hello, my name is Gail Hermanow. I'm a Master Food Educator with the University of Delaware's Cooperative Extension, and today we're going to roast some vegetables. I have with us this evening some Brussels sprouts, some onions, some butternut squash, and some cauliflower. These are just a few types of vegetables that can be roasted. There are others as well. There are a variety of different squashes that you could roast that all taste delicious, and they're in season now in the market, and so it's a nice time to try something different. What I'm going to do is, since these have all been pre-cut, I'm going to add them to the bowl. These were cut kind of small. You can cut them into a larger size or leave them whole if you want. We're going to roast them at a 425-degree oven for about 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them all together and mix them in the bowl, and I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil and some salt and pepper. Now, if you want, you can add some other seasonings. Some seasonings that would go nicely with this would be some garlic salt or onion salt, or if you wanted to spice things up a little bit, you could add some chipotle powder or some chili powder. You could add maybe some things to sweeten it up. Sometimes it's nice to add a little cinnamon or nutmeg if you're making just squash, and that's something that would be tasty and delicious. You don't need a whole lot. You just want to coat things. Let me add just a tiny bit more olive oil. You want to just make sure everything is evenly coated so it roasts and caramelizes nicely. So I'm just going to toss things up a little bit. And that looks really colorful when all the vegetables are mixed together. They're nice and bright now, but what we're going to do is we're going to brown them, and that brings out all of their sweetness. They'll actually caramelize in the oven and be really delicious. I'm going to add them to the sheet pan, and you want to make sure that you place them in a single layer. So you don't want to overcrowd them. You want to make sure that there's plenty of room for the vegetables to roast and not steam in the oven. So you want to spread them out, and these look like they're nicely coated, so I don't need to add anything else. There you go. We're going to pop these into the oven now. And then I've already made some ahead of time to show you. We're going to take these out of the oven through the magic of television. We have these right here, and as you can see, they're all nicely browned. They look beautiful. To get them this nice consistency all over, you want to make sure that you turn them in between. If you're cooking them for about 40 minutes, around 15-20 minutes into the cooking process, you want to flip them a little bit so they are evenly brown all over, and then you could serve these with your dinner.